Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, and for my new subscribers, I'm so glad you found my channel and are joining me in today's video. And for everyone who has been with me for a while, thank you so much for watching, commenting, and hopefully be inspired. I want to continue with making ephemera, and I selected some items. These I had already selected, but the last video was getting way too long, so I saved it for now. So I prepared some things and let's get started. I want to start with an easy one, and then we're going to do this one. Put this aside the way it belongs together, like that. This I saw from Rachel, and I've been lately, some weeks already, I've been making samples. I've got a complete map or folder full of all things from the weekly challenge and the 100-day challenge from Roxy Creations, but also this is from Patricia Veramontes, and I just, from old copy paper, I fold the way it's supposed to be, and then I have a sample that I can use and choose from, because I didn't want to, like this, Rachel made that also, and on there I wrote where it came from and which video I can watch if I don't understand what I did here. But I like it this way. I didn't want to decorate them all and use them as examples. I also always want to see exactly the way it's created, and you can see that better if it's not decorated. So this is one she made also. So this is my example, the way it's constructed, and then I know what I mean. And with the rib of the twine around it, and that's going back in my folder, and I always know exactly how it's made. And that's this. This is an image or a front of a postcard, a book page, and I had one. I had one that is blank on the inside because that's ideal. I'm going to take this for a bit of an idea. You can see this is the postcard sole, and this is the book page. It's attached just a bit on this. I inked them already, so it's going a bit like that. Oh, it's too long. Oh, then I can use this one. It doesn't matter. And these can go with this page. That's strange. Oh, it's too long anyway. No, I wanted this with this paper, but it doesn't really matter. Oh, I'm throwing everything around. My glue paper. I just want to see if I fold this, because I think I have to cut a little of the paper, and I want to cut this so I have the blank side left over. Is this all? Oh, this is smaller. I think I'll start with folding it like this. How much I want overlapping here. Yeah, not more than that. Now I don't have text here, but I can always decorate this a bit. I have to leave some room. Like bit of room. Oh, maybe my page is too short. Oh no, too long. Huh? See, oh no. Getting confused already. I'll explain it in a minute. I have to think a bit. Yeah. And here I can cut a bit off. It doesn't matter if your page is completely empty, but I didn't want to cut off a piece that is empty and then on the inside you have the book page text, because yeah, I can cut this off a bit. Tear it, because it only needs to be like a hinge. Yeah, I'm going to put the glue here. It's a bit easier because this will be glued together. So it depends on how large your postcard is. I'm going to do it like this. Let's see if I can manage that a bit straight. Oh. And Rachel cut that off, the little excess, but I'm going to leave it because it's the edge that is torn out of the book and I really like that. Put the glue off. So you need the width of your postcard in a way. Then this piece will be a bit more, not much. And why does it look crooked? A bit. And then this folds over and will become the flap, and then you can tie a ribbon around it or paper clip it. You can also do that, but I really liked the twine, and I like that that is peeking out. And on this side, this you have for writing, and on this side we're going to stick the reverse side of a postcard, and these are both digitals. I'm going to stick that on there for some extra interest on the back. I hope everyone is well. No sickness, no strange things. Then that's okay. Maybe crafting along with me with your own project. Lots of people do that. I can't. If I'm watching a video, then I'm always really watching and I can't do anything myself because I'm distracted by the video, and if I'm crafting along, I'm in a way constantly pausing the video to see what the creator is doing. Yeah, I have to trim it just a bit. Bit crooked. That doesn't matter, but I know myself. It's not a big problem, but I want it straight. Here is a strange edge. I'm going to cut that also. Oh, it's really wet. And I want a real postage stamp on here. And I like the green because of the leaves. and it's not so bright. I could of course take red or pink, but I fancy green today. Let's see which one. I have multiple of these, and I do like that. It's a hand. It's picking a flower, so I like that. Just stick that on there. Also a really easy and nice project for building up your stash. And now you have lots of journaling space. Can you get that a bit straighter? Just a bit. And I'm thinking if I want to tear that edge, it's a bit real. And that, and I can tear it like that. That was my point. If I wanted maybe even more. And then I have this rope. And it depends if you want it floating, because you can, of course, stick this on your journaling space, and then you could glue the twine on the back. That's an option. You can also glue the twine on the back and leave this as a tuck spot, but you can also, of course, have it floating. Yeah, I can do that later. And here, if you want, you can decorate. I'm going to leave it for, because it's going in a journal, and I want the extra writing space. I have to adjust that a bit more. No, that's not possible anymore. No, I have to leave it. And I'm going to ink this edge a bit. Now I think of it, you could leave a little of the book page, so fold it further. Yeah, it's not really working now, but leave a little border of the book page. Yes, really like it. Beautifully aged. So a real nice, easy project. Now I'm thinking there is something gone that I also wanted to make with wallpaper, and now my wallpaper is gone. I'll find it later. Let's have that to dry. This a bit to the side. This can go to the side. I think I stuck my wallpaper back in the folder. I've been really reorganizing and cleaning and doing things differently again. This is a project of Roxy Creations. It was her weekly challenge, I think 11. Vellum Ephemera Holders. I already glued this, so it's from Vellum, only she stamped it. I printed on the vellum because I like that effect. I wanted to try that, and you fold it over, but I show you with this, and you make pockets. Here I rounded the corners. I don't know if I want that with that one, and then you can decorate. And this design is from RD Maze, but I will link them all in the description box. And these I really love. It's stained glass from Junk with Steph. So you measure the width of your pocket, what you want. It doesn't matter, it depends on your journal. And then you measure how high you want your pocket to be. Yeah, if you, this is, yeah, 1 3/4, and my complete pocket is a bit over 4.5, because I did it in centimeters, and 4.25. But it really doesn't matter. Whatever you want. So I'm going to glue this. I put some. I don't think Rachel put glue here, but I'm going to put the glue in there a bit. And with the vellum, it's just okay, because Rachel always snips a V out of here. So just into nothing, just a bit into nothing. So this shape you cut out to not get any bulk in the middle with the fold line. Because you can feel it a bit also with the vellum, but I don't mind. If the paper is a bit more thick, then you really have to cut that V shape out, because otherwise the folding isn't going very nicely. I'm doing it this way because with this pocket I glue that open, glue this, this and this, and when you fold it, it's crinkling a bit. It's not completely flat, but I don't really mind. But that's because it has no room to shift, and because of the folding it's necessary. I don't know if that makes sense. Yet I don't see anything sticking out, because I thought that was the problem, that it shifted like that, had to shift like that. So maybe I did something wrong with the folding there, because this is staying nicely. Strange, I don't know why that is. At the moment we have sunshine in the Netherlands. It's sunshine, rain, everything together. Let's see how I thought I wanted this. I chose this image from the Blue Bell kit I want to make a new journal with. That's going on top of the folder. This is also from that kit. I think this is the right way up. I just want to have it peeking out on the two sides just a bit. And I want to use the stamp, and this is for the inside and the back. Or did I want this also? I can't remember what I wanted. That I know. And here I want the cheesecloth. I have no clue if I want this underneath it also. I don't know. I'm going to tear it a bit and let's see if I like it. Tear is very difficult because it really wants to go any other way than down. To lose this bit. Let's see. I'm going to stick this on here. Then I only have one piece I have to hold. It's easier than this is not going anywhere. I roughened up the edges, inked them, because yeah, that's something I like. I can get the glue out. So let's just let it sticks. Just a little border. Let's see here, about here. I don't know if I'll manage, just a real small bit off here, so I have a torn edge, otherwise this is a straight edge. Let's lose these bits. I have to do it here, but I should have done that before, because now I can't tear off too much. Oh, this is really fiddly. Not really. This is time consuming. No, that's too much. I like the tissue paper, but the tearing is a bit more difficult. Let's see what I've left. Oh, it's not so bad. Maybe even better that it's not the same everywhere. I have a tendency to make it too precise all the time. I'm going to use the glue stick. It's maybe a bit easier. Yeah, so I'm hoping everyone is creating and enjoying themselves. Let's see. It's always a bit more difficult to position it with glue stick. The wet glue is a little more forgiving. I tried printing on fabric yesterday. Again, I did it once before, and I wasn't very successful. And I wanted to try it again, and I tried with a little piece. So the fabric was small on an A4 paper, and that went very well. So I prepared A4, so the fabric was A4, and that didn't go well at all. I think it was too much for my printer, the fabric and the paper, and then completely until the edges. I stuck down the fabric. I stuck down with masking tape on the sides. All sides I put masking tape on there. Had to hold the fabric onto the copy paper, and yeah, that combination altogether is something I don't think my printer enjoyed very much. So in the middle I have some of the script I was printing, but on the edges it's a lot of blob from the ink that was I'm looking for the word. Yeah, it splotched ink on the edges, and yeah, pretty far on the fabric, so not a success at all. too bad, because I wanted the script on a light blue cotton, and that was supposed to go in the new journal I want to make. That would then be the inside of the journal. So I have to try more. But my printer doesn't like onion skin also. Tracing paper is okay, but onion skin is a no-go. So yeah. And I don't want to buy a new, this is a pretty new printer. It's an Epson EcoTank. And yeah, overall I'm satisfied with the printer, so I'm not going to buy a new printer just for fabric. Yeah, this is a bit, I'm going to put it on under books, but with vellum you have that it's, because it's thin and yeah, that it's curly, that's a thing that can happen. Here I want just a bit, because I don't want to cover up all the beautiful design of the vellum tracing paper. So I just want this little piece. It's a piece from the kit. The kit is all the papers are collage papers, so you can cut everything up and use all the little pieces. This makes it also again a bit more sturdy. I think I'll need the stamp also to be a bit pulled up. Yeah. And maybe a little stamp. Get my ink to make it a bit more real. Oh, my stamp block. Stamp it off a bit, because otherwise it's too dark. Yeah, just very lightly. Clean that later. Yeah, I really like this. Of course, this side you don't see, almost don't see anything of the design, but it doesn't matter, because I want to leave this pretty much the same. Here I want the clock. Let's see, and then the pink underneath. Just a bit of cheesecloth for some extra interest. This is very soft. This is a bit brighter. Yeah, I like this better. It's also more open. Yeah, I'm going to stick the clock on here. And this will go on the inside, so I don't really matter this, because the pink paper I backed with also a pink paper, so you just see a little white there. That's not a problem. So the clock will go on there. Some glue on here. Textile glue. I didn't use it for some time, so I have to shake it a bit. Ooh. I found in those free bookcases here in town on different in different places, they have those book cases, and I found 2 Dutch books, but old ones, so with the beautiful brown paper. because every journal that I sell, I like to also include Dutch pages. Yeah, because I live in the Netherlands, then I want to include some Dutch things. And it's nice that I have some old pages also then. So I have to roughen up a bit. I'm sorry, I forgot to, the second part of the video I forgot to press record, and now it missed a lot. Oh my. I put this clock on here. I'm sorry, but it's difficult to make it again. Then I have to print everything again. Ah, that's too bad. But the clock I put on the back side with the cheesecloth, and on the inside I put the other clock, so you wouldn't see just the white circle there. I thought it's a nice embellishment on the inside. Then I pushed 2 holes with my crocodile, and I didn't put eyelets in here because it gets very bulky if you have an eyelet here and an eyelet there, so it's very bulky, and I don't know if it's if the vellum is strong enough to hold that. So that's why I didn't want to do that. Yeah, that's the reason. And then I just put the twine, but you can use ribbon. I think ribbon will be nice also through this. I didn't put anything in the pockets on the inside as of yet, because if it goes in the journal, I can always choose embellishments then to put in there. So a nice bow, much easier if it's not I'm not finding the words. With the twine it's easier to tie a bow than with ribbon. This is not very visible, so I'm going to put it a bit more out. Ooh, the sun is away and I can see it darken, and there the sun is again. It gets dark in my room then. Yeah, like that. So this is the result with the clock on the back, and the inside we have decorated. And then on camera, but that didn't record, I made this one. It's an image from Shabby Cottage Studio, and I really liked that the image with the blue, some crochet trim beneath it, a little number for some extra interest, and on the back a beautiful label. And I was showing, and that's when I saw it wasn't recording. You can see the glue a bit through the label, but if it doesn't go away when it's completely dry, I'm going to put an extra label on top of it, because it's very wet now. But I print on 100 GSM copy. Yeah, it's kind of a copy paper, a photo paper, so it's pretty thin. Maybe this would have been better on if I backed it with some cardstock and some trim. This I left loose for some extra interest. And inside I didn't do anything yet. I can always decorate, but you still can see the design I printed on the vellum, and that's what I really like. Here I'm going to make the holes also. I see that it's a bit crooked, so I'm going to refold it a bit. It's so sad it didn't record. I just sat down and started crafting. So yeah, and here also my twine. But like I said, I don't know if the twine is going to stay here. I think I like some lace ribbon or some, what's it called? Seam binding is also not too thick. And you don't have to. I saw someone make these also, and she didn't put holes in there, so it doesn't have to. Also a beautiful little ephemera holder that you can stick in a tuck spot or in a pocket. And then, because now it didn't record, I have some other thing, a bit prepared, like that, and I can always make this one, but yeah, it's the same as this one, so it's not really interesting. I'm not always in the mood for mask making. Yeah, I hardly do that ever. And but now I had this. I wanted to try 2 different designs on the vellum, so that's why I have 2. I chose a book page. This is a French book page, but because it was very thin, I backed it with another thinner book page. You can write on the back, I want to leave it like that. This will be a pocket, and this can go into the journal, and you can use it as a tuck spot, also a pocket, and there will be a vellum pocket on top of this, so you can put something in there. And I want this to go on there, but I want this in the middle, so that's why I'm not really eyeballing it, but seeing where I want that. Yep, like that. I'm going to mark it where I can cut it, because yeah, I can't fold this to make a hinge, so I'm going to cut it and really thinly glue it. This is also just tracing paper, and when I did the texture paste on here, I left it under some heavy books for some nights, and it flattened a bit. It will never be completely flat, but I don't mind. But if you don't like that, the curly bit, then vellum is not your material. Let's see there. I really love this design. It's a banner style design. I want to flip this to the inside. It makes it a bit sturdier, and I think it will be a bit easier to stick a tag inside, but I don't know, because for me this is the first time. I saw someone make a pocket with this, but she used book page, so the texture paste was on the book page, and use that as a pocket, and then you have a completely different effect. I think I'll use the art glitter glue, because I know that's very well adhering. See, this is not adhering. I thought it did, the glue stick. And it has to dry more. I have to press it more. I have no idea. I don't know if I put some tape there, if you can see it. Because that's, I don't want to see the tape. I think you will see it. I think it's sticking. Okay. Lucky me. This is going here, and then I want, just for some extra interest, I want the label there. I didn't want to put an image on there. The recipient of the journal can also always do that if she wants, because you can put something over the label if you don't like it, but there's going to be a tag in there, and yeah, I want to see the book page and I want to see the texture page, so that's for me sometimes the purpose of using a beautiful book page. If you want to cover it up, you can use just an ordinary one. It doesn't have to be an old page. You can use anything then. And I especially took an old page. Yeah, see if this is sticking. Yes. Then we can go ahead with gluing the pocket down. Now, now I don't have to worry that the video is getting too long, because I lost half of, yeah, 15-20 minutes, I think. But I think I said in that part also, these are beautiful, easy makes if you don't have much time, if you don't have much energy, or you're not feeling completely inspired, then these are maybe things you can easily make. I think I'll make another one also with packaging. I'm going to clip this with packaging and texture paste on here, because I think that will be very beautiful also. Yeah. Not getting the clips out. I thought that was a handy place to put them, but completely stuck. Oh, I need a lot more if I really want to clip them. Let's see if I can get these out. With my tweezers. Now I have forgotten what I already told you or asked. Yeah, today it's sunny and raining in the Netherlands, so really strange weather. Let's see. This I didn't prepare. This I'll make off camera and I'll show the pictures, because yeah, it's the same as this one, but yeah, I want to make another one. But that's what I was thinking. Then I have to use a digital if I want to, like this, if I want to use this as a book page, as the page, now the book page, as a page, then that's something I don't like. So maybe some music sheet. Is that nice? strange. No, don't like it. Let's see what I have. That's what I have. Some ledger maybe. No, I can't find my ledger. That's strange. Where has it gone? In my drawer of papers. This, maybe this is nice. Not, or this. Really, no, don't like it either. There has to be something on there. This is ledger, but not the one I'm looking for. So many papers. And, strange. I don't know where my small ledger is. It can't be gone. Maybe this. The numbers, no, I'm not feeling it either. No, I'm going to think about this. It's not, no, but I think it's a very nice idea, like this with book page, but I don't know what I want there. No, I'm not, and let's see, this is too thin. It's tissue paper. This is something I like. It will be very easy. No, not, maybe for next time, then I'll do this one. Let's see, I don't want it too big. What's overlapping? I want to cut this. I think I use the decal edge trimmer. Oh, this is very fragile paper. Yeah. I'm very sorry. I'm really bummed out that I forgot to press record. It's the first time I forget. I leave a little border here. And then like that. And then the hingey bit where I have to glue. Let's see if I did that right. Yes. Yeah, I'm going to put the glue here again. Yeah. Yeah, no, you didn't see how I made this, but yeah, really bumped out. I don't know if that's the correct word, but that's how I'm feeling. Because yeah, the point of these videos is that I'm showing you how something is made, especially for the newer people. Let's see if I have a little bit there. Ah, then this is too long. Nope, that doesn't work. Nope, then I don't have enough room. That's not working because I just have a little bit of room there, so this will fold easily. This is straight. Bit of ink on here. I really like this idea. Yeah, I like this a bit more torn. And on here, yeah, maybe a little word. No glue. Yeah. Now I'm throwing everything on the floor. Yeah, I organized, some time ago I did my labels. I put them in makeup drawers. I got a little makeup caddy. And, but yeah, some labels there are, for instance, some labels of Roxy Creations. There are so many that I'm constantly, oh, my head is in the way. My fluffy hair. Yeah, like these from Rachel. There are so many. These are 2 kits, and then she has them in different sizes. And in this little drawer, yeah, you keep rummaging through and in a way missing some of the labels that are there. So I started an ephemera book, a small one, and I did this cover I made for the summit I joined, and there were papers in them, and I took them out, and these this is what I did until now, 2 pages, and I made the pockets exactly for the items that are going in this book. This I don't have anything for yet, and they will be attached with elastics, I think. I don't know exactly, or maybe a hidden binding that can always do that also. But now you can easily see the labels. So yeah, I keep changing things. Yeah, and hopefully one day I'll find the best way that works for me. The bone folder, it's still so wet. Yeah, there's enough room. Maybe I like it a bit distressed. Let's see, where did I put some? No. I'm still working with all kinds of labels. So, oh no, these. There's something in here, maybe. See, you have to rummage through them, and then I don't know. There's no blue in there. No, yeah, red a bit. I really love this label, but I don't know if I like it here. I have to think about it. What I want. I don't know. There's a lot of script here. And maybe the green. Because it doesn't matter if it sticks out. A little shorter. And do I like it if there's a bit of this behind the word? Maybe put some ink on here. My favorite green. Almost gone. just a bit. This glue, lots of glues. There's a little corner. It's nice if it peeks up. There's always a bit of a fiddle. Just very lightly the pink. I can always stick something there also. Let's see, can I tear this a bit more? No, I'm going to curl it. No, I can't tear it anymore. My small scissors. To go here, the corner, a bit like that. This a bit, tear it a bit so it's not so neat anymore. And then we'll call it a day. Paris, Paris. We booked our vacation in a camping site in France for this year. Really looking forward to that. It keeps on being our favorite country. And here you can also put a ribbon, of course, instead of twine. But with ribbon, you have to mind that you take away a bit more of your picture. That's something I mostly don't like. These are too long, but I don't know if they're going to stay here. But this is the project. Let's clean up a bit so I can show you what I made. All kinds of things I really have to clean up. It's a mess. Put the pin in. No, and it doesn't want to go in. Back to the side. That's easy. Just move it aside. Here you have to don't mind the clips. And these are the two vellum. Yeah, this you didn't see, but in a way it's of course the same. The two Vellum Ephemera Holders, the two beautiful images with a book page, a lot of writing space, and the pocket, and this can be a pocket also. As always, thank you so much for watching and supporting my channel. If you like this video, I would love for you to subscribe, give a like or a comment. I would love to hear from you. And I will see you in the next video. Bye!